Well, shouldn't we check if eslint actually has a rule for on and off events already?
Yeah, but that's not as much fun as writing our own.
But it says here, it says we should use upstream rules if
Yes, I know.
possible.
I know.
So
I'm joking. Yeah. Uh, yeah, that's a good
events
call.
on and oh my god, how did I wrote on? No,
Um,
doesn't seem so.
event rules.
List available rules. Yeah. Off.
It seems like a really
No.
helpful rule, you know?
Yeah, maybe it's too much, as it's called, not biased but specific.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think so, but it seems really helpful in my opinion. But yeah, it's gonna be a little specific. So so there's like a really cool way to test ESLint rules, and if you go to like some of our tests,
Here.
yeah.
Ooh.
So you like here's all the valid ones, and then you can say here's some what invalid ones would look like.
Uh-huh.
And then
Okay.
you just hit it, you know, you run these parameters against the rule, and there's a cool helper that runs all those. It's
Well,
pretty cool.
basically, so what we're gonna do is gonna check out this project, huh? What do you think?
I think that's a good idea.
Let's bring a terminal on this screen. Yeah, we can definitely leave Bootstrap view. Listing plugin. Yeah, right.
Yep.
Do we use yarn? Yes, we use yarn. We install on stuff. Then you do code dot. We open this. Oh, there is a script. Huh?
Yeah, you can just create a rule.
Oh, wow. Is
Do
it
it.
here in package.json? Yes.
Why aren't we doing this more often?
Yeah.
If we create enough rules, then we could just auto-generate all of our code with enough constraints.
Have you ever read this language called the perfect pure language that will run itself and delete every piece of code that wasn't pure and like imperfect and pass the test and keep going recursively until it can delete itself?
That's kind of like the dream, you know?
Okay, but this is a very important moment. How do you want to call your rule?
I don't know. No global off.
Yeah, event off, maybe something like that.
Sure. Yeah.
Docs rules, blah blah blah. Okay, so you created all this stuff for us. We're done.
Wow.
We wanted an error or a warning? Error, huh?
Yeah, we want it to error.
So these allow event off, right?
Yeah, so
remove it. This is for remove event listener, right? Or it's the view off.
So both the dollar off and the regular, just so my approach to it was if a function's called off and we pass a string as the first argument, we better pass a second argument. That's my rule in my head. If a function's called dollar off or regular off, you need to pass two arguments. And and for these rules, I don't know how you feel about this. Like, I'm fine if we disable rules, and but it's just
it makes it more explicit, doesn't it?
Yeah, like we should have lots of bells and whistles that go off when we disable a rule, but sometimes it's okay. Yeah.
Okay. So as usual, when I don't know something, I open whatever is already
Yeah.
there just to see what's happening, right?
Yeah. This one will be
So
interesting. The required one.
yeah, it's so this is about props, right?
So
I thought that it
executing
would
on.
be simpler than the index.
How about we find all of these seem like they're really complicated rules. Um, how about we find how about
Here?
we find a rule that exists on like that's much simpler in the wild. Like
Yeah, in the eslint code base, right?
yeah.
Something like that. So I don't know, camel case maybe?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Jesus.
Uh,
No. Maybe we go for like semicolon at the end. Huh?
how about funk names? Because that's kind of what we're looking at too, right?
Funk names. There
Funk
you go.
names.
Does not name a name. Okay, create contents.
So
Well, I
get the
guess
source
this.
code.
I'm bringing this here. Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we get the source code. Do we have to do this for view files too? Like that would be really wonky. Hope not.
Well,
I guess
now are we using which off are we talking about? The remove event listener or the
so.
off
Not
from jQuery?
the ones on jQuery and the and view as well. The off, the dollar off and off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But do eslint rules run on view files like without any help? Because I noticed if you go back to our project, we have like view versions of some of these rules. Is that just for the view template?
Oh Jesus. Um,
Oh,
I
it
don't
is
know.
just for view template, I think. It says detect non-externalized screens and view template attributes. I think this is just for view template stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look
But
at
you
the
can
way
have
that
on
they
and off.
look at the way they did their context. Define template body visitor.
But it's
That's
what is
cool. Where did they find that? Oh,
it's a util. Um, I guess. Oh, yeah.
yes.
Register game parser service. I don't. I don't know what is any of this.
Uh, I I have some context here.
Okay.
Um. Oh, okay. Wait. Context, parser services, template. Oh, okay. So
Use
go back
reject.
to our GitHub, go back to our GitHub example we were looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you scroll down to like, so we got the source code, we're defining all these functions. If you keep going down, yes, yes. You see what they return here. This is a visitor pattern of how, so ESLint works with this visitor pattern. You kind of say,
Uh-huh.
hey, when you hit this kind of node, call back this function. And so this is how they're, whenever you hit a function expression, I don't know what the dollar exit is, but, or not the dollar, but the colon exit. But whenever you hit a
Yeah.
function expression, here's how we're going to handle it. And then we can use AST Explorer to really help out with what all of that, what are we actually looking for?
This guy.
Yeah. Yep. So I think anytime we're doing a call, so like here where we're doing for each, that's what we're looking for is that thing, which I guess is a call expression.
Identifier.
Well, yeah,
Because in
but
this.
I was thinking if we look for all identifiers, like we're going to get everything. So I was thinking looking for the call expression, we want to get the
So call expression is what you are calling a function, right? Basically.
and we want to make sure, hey, if you're calling a function called off,
is there any eslint rule that come to your mind that examine how you are calling functions?
that does call expression? We can actually use GitHub search to do for that if you want to look for call expressions in
eslint.
Yeah.
Search. Prefer object spread.
Yeah.
The function call spacing.
That'll do it. I don't know what call spacing is, but
it's the that you need to have a space between the arguments. I think that's the function, right? You see, you have a space.
I guess it's just doing some. Oh, I think it's also with parentheses.
The space, yeah, the space.
Cool. So yeah, this will do it.
Jesus, how much?
There's no. Are we at a test? Oh, we are at a test. This is a test file.
Oh, okay. That's why I was what? But this is not a test file.
A lot of these.
Yes, tests.
A lot of these
tests.
Oh. Oh, here's one on. There's a lib up there.
Where? Oh,
there it is.
Prefer, promise, reject errors. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Check to reject call.
So there. So you see, there we go. We have. So check that out. Call expression. Yeah, and check out there. Here's call expression. Takes a node or check. Hey, is it a promise reject call? And the way they do that is, what's the callee? Is it a member expression? Is the identifier? Yeah. So what we want to do here is,
I think this is enough for us.
Yeah, that's
right?
very, very similar to what we want to do.
Yeah.
Instead of promise, we don't really care who it's coming from, but we really care about the property being off.
So this is basically like this, right? And it takes a node.
Yep.
Correct. Do you think, should we just go like step by step?
I'm good with that. Yeah, we can abstract later.
I suppose we will need to have a test now, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, look.
Oh, it already generated one for us. That is nice. I kind of like, I've been noticing. I've been a little envious of projects that have their unit tests right next to the subject. I kind of really like that pattern.
Yes, I agree with you.
I used to not like the pattern, but now I think I really like it.
So actually we can do like this, right?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yep. So there's going to be something interesting here too. If we go to
test.
So we'll go back to the AST Explorer. There's two cases we need to be concerned about. Oh yeah, it didn't. Our
yeah, of course the rule doesn't do anything. But do you think we can just run this somehow?
No, I think it's complaining about line 26. Like we don't have valid JavaScript there.
Where?
You see, it's you've started a quote, but it didn't finish the quote.
Here?
On line 26. Oh, 26, I think.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Okay, so this should have failed. It didn't. No, but my question is, can we run only that test? So because this is our console log, right?
Oh, it has everything in it. Oh, got it. Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Maybe I can try like.
You can just pass in the file, maybe, or
yeah, that's what I'm trying.
That should work.
No. Because I don't see a way to say it. right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do the old school way.
Let me see if the rule tester thing is from is an eslint thing. Let me see if there's a force thing you can pass there.
I don't know. This is using Mocha under it. So can we? I don't remember Mocha.
G.
Minus G.
If we have, oh, but that's testing a I guess, yeah, if we got the test name.
Yeah, but they.
So if go to the out, I guess that's what you could do. If you go to the output, we can get the test name from it.
Mm-hmm. Yes. This one.
Yep. Yeah, I guess we can do that.
Let's try. Minus G. Ah, yes.
There we go. Cool.
Okay.
So before we go down, I want to show one other part that we're going to run into.
Here.
Yeah, we can actually go to our. We can write a test case for this first. So on. Yeah.
Here.
So there's there where we have code off like that, but there's also going to be off when it's part of a property. So if we do code and then like event.off or something. Yeah, and then with dollar signs are the other state is those both of those states, but then with dollar signs is what we're concerned about as well. Yeah.
Well, anything really.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess. Oh, but here I left alert. Let me just You can see that I'm tired. Apologies.
Oh, you're good. I'm getting a headache. I think I need to get some more coffee. I think my body's trying to tell me something.
Right. This looks more like it, correct?
This looks 100% like it to me.
Okay, so if we go back to this, right, it's problem reject call. So this is basically what identified the function. We should have something similar to this, right?
Yep.
So what do you think if I just take this, right?
Yep, I love it.
Can I do it outside of the context? No, let's do in the context. Just, I don't know
why they do that.
I guess, why they do it inside?
Yeah, I don't know why they do it inside.
Member expression.
So we don't care about the object at all. It's just the property we care about.
But, but object name so if we go to our Ast Explorer, right, and if I do sorry, so this will be a typical thing, right? E.off, for example. Correct? So what is this? Identify a member expression, call expression.
Right.
Name of. Okay, so yeah, you're right. We need to just go through till property name of, right?
Yeah. And I don't know if we want to also check the property type, or I don't know if that's important to us. Like that example checked both the type, that it was an identifier. I don't know if that's something we're interested in also doing, or just the name.
I think the name could be enough, right? And we know, so member expression we don't even need, right?
I think we do want that.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like the more conditions we add, the less of a chance of a false positive.
Positive. Yeah, that's also true.
So I'm kind of fine if we add more. Oh, nice. Oh, you're already engineering. That rocks.
Just a little bit.
I'm a fan. Well, maybe we should make it a set so we're not, so we have O1 complexity time. I'm just kidding. You're fine. Yeah, that sounds great. That works for me. And
So
then
in
the other
theory,
case, though, if you go back to our AST Explorer, the other case is if we're not part of a member and I'm just calling off by itself.
like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, so in that case, we don't need the member expression. That's the thing, right? We can remove this completely.
But wait,
If it's a function that is called off,
that property is a special part of member expression. I go back to the AST Explorer. So then it's just identify. Then we want to see, or the node is an identifier with the name off. That's why I think the type is important. Like if the node that we get, so from there.
Here you go, call expression, callee property, which is type identifier, right?
Yes.
And here you go,
call expression, callee, type identifier, name. So it's a little different.
So it's either this, right?
Yeah.
Or node dot identifier, right?
Node dot
callee
type is identifier. Yeah.
Oh, geez, it's already 50.
Oh, we're almost done.
Sure. And
I feel
or this, and then node callee dot name. Nope.
Yep.
But it's off list. Dot includes this close lint.
I'm a fan.
Huh? Makes sense.
That sounds good to me. Can we do one more? Can we add one more case to our tests?
Yeah, but let me wire this, huh?
Oh, that's a good idea.
So what happens if I run this? True.
Cool.
Well, clearly, so we need to add some false positive, right?
Yes, I think so. Yeah, good idea. The other thing I was wanting to do is if we have like 3 dots, if we're doing a long member expression, want to double check that would do it as well. Like if I do this dot event dot off or something, or yeah, that's good. Cool.
All true minus this one.
Sweet. Cool. So then, that's our first case. Now, if we're an off, go ahead. So
we're going to put an if and all our work is going to be here, right? Otherwise, we are fine. How do they... you just need not to return, right? Basically.
Yeah. So the only time, I guess, you use context.report to throw something that's happened. So if you go to the check reject call, checks the argument of a reject and reports it if it can't be an error. Oh, this is exactly what we need. So that's great. I just want to say, hey, do we have 2 arguments? Like that's so easy, right? So let's do a check off call, I guess we can call it.
Yeah. Check off call args. Huh?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Not call. Okay, no, we want.
Yeah.
We need to check if call expression argument dot length is less than 2, right? Can I fry all the rest?
Is less than 2, we blow up.
Oh.
Can it ever be called just with 1? Like,
no, that's what we want to avoid, right?
I mean, can you actually ever call off with no? Sorry, I meant, can you call it with no arguments?
No.
That sounds like a bad thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then let's do
It's
less than 2.
message ID reject an error, I guess.
Yeah. I think our message ID, does that make a difference? Do we have messages that we like need to
I don't
register
know.
with?
And isn't this a default reject an error thingy?
How did we reject in our local rules?
Boom, 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 boom. Now let me check for report.
Oh, we just load the message like that. We didn't do a message ID or something, and that's cool. I think so. Let's just do just an inline message.
Like this, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe we don't even need data, right?
Yep. Oh gosh, like, can you end up doing like some cross-site? Like, does it escape your parameters you're passing to your eslint? Like, could you cause a lint error that runs some code on your machine? That'd be scary. Anyways.
So it's not failing.
Did not specify any.
Can I just console.log
That makes
call
sense.
expression.arguments? I really have 2 minutes.
Oh, you're good.
Kali is not defined. Oh, what the hell? Sorry.
Very good.
What is this? That's not what we were expecting, I guess. Right? Node type literal. Wait.
So
we are
just
passing the wrong thing. No.
Is it? Just to double check, let's change it to less than 5, and we should expect the other ones to fail. Did those other ones fail?
Should have no error, but add ones.
Okay.
Yeah. So what are we doing wrong? So these have 2 arguments, and that's correct, right?
Maybe, maybe though we're not specifying our report correctly. Like maybe it's reporting it as a warning or something. So if we do less than 2,
And
like, is there something that we need to add in our description of this rule that actually says, hey, here's an error?
Well, but this
the types is an error. It's the meta, the docs. Okay.
We can remove category, I guess. I don't know, it's a bit weird.
Yeah, that is weird. Can we I know you got to hop off. If you need to hop off now, go ahead for it. Can we compare our invalid ones? So it's saying did not specify. Can we just compare our spec to one of the pre-existing ones?
Like make sure this to this?
Yeah. Invalid. Oh, are we supposed to say here's the specific, is that what's going on? We're supposed to say, hey, we expect this specific message. That may be it.
Let's try it real quick, and then I hop off and I push this to an MR, to a branch, so that.
Yeah. Nope.
Error is not defined.
Yeah, I think it wants us to.
Okay. So, okay. Const error equal asked. Real quick. So
that's what's going on, because it's still. I love it. This is my This is my favorite eslint tool.
Oh, geez.
Cool. I'm a fan.
Okay. Code expression, not literal. Cool.
Oh, of the type of node that it got it right. Cool. Yeah, that's great. Hey, yeah, wasn't a whole lot of effort.
And it's green.
Nice. Yes. Thanks so much, Nico. Yeah, and yeah, please push
Thank
it
you.
out. And
Yeah,
if you want to sign it to
I'll
me for like an initial review, I can do some cleanup stuff if you feel like, and then we can pass it to another maintainer.
yeah, I opt off of my meetings and I push it to a branch. Okay.
Thanks, Nico. Hey, and enjoy your time off.
Thank you.
All right, I'll catch you
Bye.
later. Bye.